You can't get much done in life if you only work on the days when you feel good. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. Your future depends on your focus. Be careful who you build with, because people will use you for the foundation and finish the structure with somebody else. Don't stick with bad friends just because you've known them for a long time. Never give up. You don't know how close you may already be. No matter what anyone says or does, my task is to be good. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Not to be driven this way and that, but always to behave with justice and see things as they are. If someone tells you that you can't, they're showing you their limits, not yours. A man without a vision for his future always returns to his past. You need to stop doing things for someone when you find out it's expected rather than appreciated. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Forget about the people in your past. They didn't make it to your future for a reason. If you look at the people in your circle and don't get inspired, you don't have a circle. You have a cage. You cannot heal in the same environment where you got sick. Be alone sometimes. It is important for your mind and well-being. Anger is the punishment we give ourselves for someone else's mistake. Ability can take you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. Drive carefully on this road called life, because people will switch lanes on you without a signal. You should never sacrifice what you could be for what you are. Stop being so available to people who are only there for you when it's convenient for them. More important than the ability to pick the right one is the strength to walk away from the wrong one. The longer you entertain what's not for you, the longer you postpone what is. Say no to your desire to be perfect. Otherwise, you won't be able to improve further. Choose your habits carefully. They decide your future. Never apologize for who you are or how you feel. It's like saying sorry for being real. You only get one body. Take care of it. You'll have it all your life, and while it is incredibly resilient, it can only give you what you put in. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Today I escaped anxiety or no, I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. Your past is your opportunity to learn the lessons you need to deal with your present life. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of solving them. You are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of your choice. If you expect the world to be fair with you because you are fair, that's like expecting the lion not to eat you because you didn't eat him. A mistake repeated more than once is a decision. Sometimes you can make all the right choices and then have to sit there and watch them all crumble around you. You just have to pick up the pieces and keep moving. If you don't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lost. Set a goal so big that you can't achieve it until you grow into the person you can. Be aware of people who are in your circle, but not in your corner. To change your life, you need to change your priorities. Time decides who you meet in life. Your heart decides who you want in your life. And your behavior decides who stays in your life. You are the product of what you do every day. You'll ruin your life trying to make everyone happy. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need a company to be happy, then it will make you weak. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming that other people think the way we think. You can waste your lives drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. Your wound is not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. There is nowhere that a person can find a more peaceful and trouble-free retreat than in his own mind. So constantly give yourself this retreat and renew yourself. True good fortune is what you make for yourself. Good fortune, good character, good intentions, and good actions. The chief trick to making good mistakes is not to hide them, especially not from yourself. Growth is often a painful process. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Worry about your character, not your reputation. Your character is who you are. Your reputation is who people think you are. Be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. Hiding from your problems won't make them disappear. Facing them is the only way to grow. Never give someone the opportunity to waste your time twice. Do not cling to any one person, not even your most beloved. Every person is a prison and also a hiding place. You can't be happy with someone else if you aren't happy with yourself. Don't be afraid to do things by yourself. Waiting for other people will cause you to miss out on some wonderful things in life. Your progress does not need to be seen or validated by others to be real. Don't go through life. Grow through life. We don't walk away to teach people a lesson. We walk away because we finally learned ours. Teach your heart to accept disappointments even from people you love. Once you mature, you'll realize that silence is more powerful than proving a point. Someday isn't even a real day, although for some people, it's every day. There are two ways to do things, right and again. If you have to keep asking yourself if something is worth it, then maybe it's not. A person must be old enough to recognize their mistakes, smart enough to benefit from them, and strong enough to correct them. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. Once a problem is solved, its simplicity is amazing. Believe half of what you see, and don't believe anything you hear. Do not let others hold you back. Receive without pride. Let go without attachment. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Don't make one person the center of all your happiness. Don't make them the reason why you are happy, because once that person walks away from your life, you're left with nothing. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be wise enough to know who to seek it from. On a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in the wrong path. The second you feel like you're hanging on by a thread, let go. You shouldn't be holding on to something that makes you feel that way in the first place. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need a company to be happy, then it will make you weak. Don't let emotions affect your life, no matter if those emotions are your own or someone else's. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. You were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. If you're not resilient by now, life is only going to get tougher for you. Never judge someone without knowing the whole story. You may think you understand, but you don't.